Hello, welcome back to Whisky Wednesday. Another Wednesday, another whisky review with me, Joe. So, for the next 3 weeks, I will be reviewing some Canadian whisky. Now, I've previously reviewed Crown Royal, which is a pretty basic entry-level Canadian whisky. But a while ago, from one of my very, very good whisky friends online, on the Twitter world, the world of Twitter, very, very big whisky community on Twitter. Highly recommend you check it out if you are at all into whisky, which if you're watching this review, I assume you are. Go on Twitter, and there's so much to do with whisky. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at WhiskyTube, whisky without the E. And Whisky Lassie, Joanne McInnes, sent me some Canadian whisky a while back. So I've been saving these samples to review. This is Alberta Premium Dark Horse, bottled at 45% ABV. For all you Americans out there, 90 proof. Now, I get asked all the time, what does proof mean? Proof is basically double the ABV or thereabouts. So if you see 90 proof, half that, you've got 45 ABV. If you see 80 proof, it's 40 ABV. So, Canadian whisky is something that you can't really get over here in the UK. You can find Crown Royal in some shops. You can find Canadian Club, and that's about it. There's not much else. Canada is very, very strict, I believe, on their import and export laws. So sadly, there's not much available. Canadian whisky is primarily rye-based, and Alberta Premium is a 100% rye-based whisky, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So, this is the Dark Horse bottling. Colour-wise, lovely kind of copper orange. Yeah, kind of copper orange colour to that. Let's get straight to the nose. Completely different to Scottish whisky. Similar to bourbon. It's kind of sweet. So I'm getting dark brown muscovado sugar. I get rum notes. I get black grapes. Yeah, kind of rum, black grapes. There's almost like in a kind of good way, almost like a rubber band note. Like elastic bands. Kind of chocolate covered red grapes, so it's kind of red fruits, more grapey. It smells quite syrupy on the nose. And also very, very sweet as well. Okay, let's give it a taste. Okay, on the palate, it's really warming, sweet. It's not too spicy, which I kind of expect spice from a rye-based whiskey. It's just like warming. But again, that black cherry note comes through. A little bit of treacle, maybe. Almost like a liqueur-like sweetness. Dark chocolate, bit of ginger. Ooh, now it's starting to spice up in the mouth actually. Again, there's a little bit of kind of hickory smoke. Deep dark vanilla tastes. It's really warming. Another thing I like about Alberta Premium, although it's not shown because of copyright reasons, it's very famous for being Jim Leahy's drink in Trailer Park Boys, a Canadian TV series. Really, really funny comedy series, which I absolutely love. And if anyone's not seen Trailer Park Boys, I'd really, really recommend going seeing it. It's on Netflix, it's on DVD. It's awesome, it's really, really funny. Anyway, Jim Leahy's drink of choice, Alberta Premium. And the finish, I'll give one more taste for the finish. On the finish, kind of short, but just warming, a little bit of spice. Pardon me, 2 seconds, sorry about this, my cat's trying to get in. Sorry, very unprofessional. But you know what cats and dogs are like, trying to get into the door. In conclusion, it's an easygoing whiskey. Personally, for me, it's not to my palate. I don't find it. Doesn't do an awful lot for me. It's perfectly drinkable. It's a nice alternative to a bourbon whiskey. It's a decent alternative to a single malt or a blended scotch. It's fine. 6 out of 10. So it's not a huge score, but it's not unpleasant. It's really not unpleasant. It's a good tasting whiskey, and it has won numerous awards in the past. But it's just my opinion, and it's just my palate. I have tried other Canadian whiskies, and there's more the next couple of weeks. Let me know if you've tried Alberta Premium, and just to show that it is Alberta Premium, there's a bottle. You should be able to read that, Alberta Premium, with Joanne's writing. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next week for yet another whiskey review. Cheers guys, bye bye.